African people, I'm disappointed in us. We are losing our culture. We are losing our customs. We are losing our common sense. 𝚂𝚗𝙺𝚁𝙸𝙱𝚴 3 times. 𝚂𝚗𝙺𝚁𝙺𝚁 3 times. 𝚂𝚗𝙺𝚁𝙺𝚁 3 times. I'm talking to my California Africans and all Africans in the world. We are losing our culture. We are losing our custom. We are losing our common sense. We have no right to undo what Almighty God has already done. I said we have no right to undo what Almighty God has already done. I said we have no right to undo what Almighty God has already done. You cannot, you should not, you must not, you will not take a child. I'm a doctor of child psychology. I'm an expert in child psychology. How do you allow a 12-year-old? How do you allow a 13-year-old? How do you allow a 14-year-old to decide that they are going to permanently dismember their body, permanently massacre their flesh because your son wants to be a boy? Excuse me, your son wants to be a girl and your daughter wants to be a boy. How can they know that at 10 years old? How can they know that at 11 years old? How can they know that at 12 years old? How can they know that at 13 years old? You're going to let a child, you're going to let a baby make an adult decision. You're going to let a baby make an adult decision. You're going to let a baby make an adult. No child knows what they want to be, but you're going to let a baby decide to have surgery. It's one thing if you're going to let them experiment with same-sex relationships, and I don't agree with that, but that's one thing. It's one thing if you're going to let a he call himself a her. It's one thing if you're going to let a her call himself a he, and I don't agree with that. But you're going to go further than that, and you're going to let your child decide to undergo permanent gender alteration surgery. So we're going to start seeing surgically altered boys and surgically altered little girls. Surgically altered little boys and surgically altered little girls. Surgically altered little boys and surgically altered little girls. Brothers and sisters, the European can do what he wants. African people must maintain our tradition. African people must maintain our culture. African people must maintain our customs. African people cannot, should not, must not allow our children to undergo gender transformation surgery. I totally disagree. I totally reject anybody who claims it is acceptable for a child to undergo permanent gender transformation surgery.